Hi, let's take a look at the Figma file for the Momentum Customer Client Portal template and CRM. Figma is an amazing tool because you can actually zoom out and you can see all of the screens. You can understand the whole width and breadth of the project, and you can zoom in and out and you can see what is actually going on. So when we approach projects in Bubble as our agency and when we build templates, we actually start with Figma. And this allows us to properly think out the design for maximum user experience and to make sure it is clean and it flows. And this means before we push things into dev, we've actually ironed out and defined a lot of the answers to the common problems that we have. So first up, we have a UI kit. And the UI kit is based upon our standardized design system that we use in our agency. And this is actually a lot of the specific things in this app. You can see visually that we have a common design library. We have these kinds of protections that really improve user experience, like warning pop-ups before serious actions are taken. And you can see all of the things that actually are going on in the app just through looking at these design system pop-ups. We do have notes about these things. We have our toast notifications. We have tooltips, we have our menus, and we have notes about the forms and how these forms can be used to customize the forms within the app. So this is our design system, and it gives you a really good look at how it's all put together. We also have the more granular elements of the design system within inside our Figma file, so you can have a look at those as well. And this just defines out things like the different font weights. And these are actually all implemented in Bubble, and they all have responsive settings. So when you do decrease the screen width, the text sizes adjust automatically. We also have really good documentation about all of the colors, and these things allow us to set your primary color, set your accent color. You can update the semantic colors, success warning, error states, and also the shades of gray. But these are the baseline colors that we have used in the template. And again, there are lots of notes about how these things should be used. So back to the actual working designs. Now, we've got the header navigation, fairly simple and self-explanatory. We've got all of our auth pages, including the mobile versions. We've also got the create account. Now this is optional. You can turn this on or off, and that just depends on whether you want your users to create an account or you want the admin user to create the accounts for the user. Next up, we have the dashboard. Now we've talked through this in our Bubble walkthrough video, but here it is on the design. We've got the client list view. We've got the client detail view, and we've got the client create or edit view. We've got the project list view, we've got the project detail view, and we've got the project create or edit view. Now you will notice that these follow very similar patterns, and this is deliberate because we don't need to keep reinventing different screens when we have the same sort of pattern. We just can keep this format consistent, which makes it really easy to manage and maintain, and also makes it really easy for your users to navigate. Then we have our form submissions. Once again, the list view is very similar. And then we have the view of the submission. So if you're looking at in just read view for reviewing it, any of the attached files. And then we have the edit view. So when we come along to actually submitting the form, this is here. We have a user management screen, so you can manage the team. And then we have our user settings, so users can manage their own settings. So this Figma view, although you'll just have read-only access to this view, it is really, really helpful for you to understand the width and the breadth of the project, the thinking behind the way things are, and then how you might adapt this to your specific business scenario. Thanks so much for listening. Please let us know if you have any questions.